So, boom, as promised, 8 o'clock sharp. Lives are gone, still in the dungeon. Still feeling sad, still in the dungeon. Here we go. Look who's here. Day late trying to rush the thing. Can you believe it? Pull out this.
No, I do apologise.
A whole
I
day late tells me last minute he's not coming in as always.
I didn't. Look at the time I put yesterday.
You could tell me Sunday, bruv. Tells me on the day. He knew from Friday he wasn't coming up.
I didn't, mate. Anyways, look, we're here a day down the line, and if I'm being totally honest, there's more to talk about now. I thought we'd have our third amigo, especially with the news that has come out in the last hour that Salah.
You know he goes running.
What's he do?
He goes running, mate. Whenever it's Liverpool time, he goes running.
I thought you said he's going running like he's doing a 10K.
He ain't doing a 10K.
Well, Salah is done. I said to Marv, and I think anyone would agree, it was right for both parties. It was right. The time was up. He's not had a good season. His numbers are shockingly down. Why would you want to spend another 400K? And they both know that. He knows that, even though his ego won't let him. But the club know that as well. And it's probably held them back. They probably can do with Virgil another year because as a defender.
Do you think?
Well,
you cuss him the most.
I thought he was jittery before they give him the 400K. I think he's a good defender, but I could see the limitations. You can see it now.
Boy.
You can see it now. But look, listen, they've got two defenders coming in, right? They got the boy. Well, they have one already who's had the ACL.
Leone.
And they had the other guy. Is it Jacquet?
I don't know who the other guy is.
Did they? Let me have a look. Defender signing. I thought they had a new guy. Yeah, Jeremy Jacquet. The deal is expected to be worth £55 million. 20-year-old. 20-year-old with Ren.
Never played the Prem.
So they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. I mean, you might have to watch out for Liverpool.
Right. Who's Jacquet? Right. Who's Jacquet? Why do I have to watch Liverpool next season? So who's Jacquet, Lee? Who's Jacquet?
I don't know, but my point.
So why do you have to watch out for Liverpool? Because you've heard the name and you've seen the money next to it. You're going, well, we need to watch out for Liverpool.
Look, hold on.
But on what basis?
So let me say they're making the right moves. That's what I'm saying. How
do you know it's the right move?
Well, they're buying players in position.
Who's Jacquet? Who is he?
I can't say for sure. Yeah.
So you never heard of him? You never seen him play,
right?
But you've automatically your brain has put 2 and 2 and got 22.
Well,
now you're saying we need to watch out for Liverpool.
When you found out about Timber, and I'm going to go.
When I found out about Timber, yeah. I knew about Timber before we signed Timber.
But where did you find out he's all these stats? You told me this already.
I told you where I found it from.
Championship manager, is it?
Yeah. And the next game I was playing, and then I went and saw him, and then I saw him play. But I saw him play. You don't even know who Jacquet is.
No, I don't. So I'm gonna have a look. He's all right.
He's all right. Now, and who replaces Salah?
Well, they've got Ekitike.
Because you said you have to watch out for them. So who replaces Salah?
Well, I think I would play that Ekitike down the wing on the side. I put Isaac in the middle.
On what side?
On the right hand side.
And play who on the left?
Well, no, play him on the left. I don't know actually. But
play who on the right?
So who have they got now? They got Gakpo.
See, guys, see what happens when you do a bit of critical thinking, not just say things.
No, but you're not listening to what I'm saying.
Like Clee was just blurting out things, saying, "Oh, we got to watch out for Liverpool next season."
All I said.
But if Marv was in this room, you would have run away with that.
No, hold on.
Yeah, you would have.
What I'm trying to say to you is that they are making the right moves. You've got to keep an eye on them because they are making. At least they're not going. All right, we'll see what happens when the time comes. They've gone out. They've gone and made a pre-agreement with a defender they feel will be right. I don't know enough, so that's my homework that I got to do. What I said to you before you cut me off, and I was looking into it, is that they are making the right moves to try and come back to what they should be, because it's not been a good season. Do you know what I mean? We know Isaac is out. Yeah, look, pushing. Yeah,
but you don't know that, mate. But you're basically. I'm asking you what you basing this on.
I'm looking at a team versus Tottenham, right, which was a poor game for them. But they had that Rio on the right-hand side, Wirtz on the left-hand side, which is the side that they've already said they're trying to vouch for him to fit. Szoboszlai,
but Wirtz don't want to play on the left-hand side. That's the issue. Wirtz don't want to play on the left-hand side.
Well, for the moment, what they're going to do, they're not going to take this Szoboszlai out. He's been the best player.
Well, they have. They've been playing Szoboszlai right back. Well, accommodating Wirtz down the middle.
He's played there, but what I'm saying is, you've got then,
and they don't rate, and now all of a sudden the fans don't rate Cody Gakpo.
Well, that's not to fans, but
Liverpool. Where they in the league? Where they in the league? Fifth. Mate, they got a lot of work to do, mate, to challenge.
Oh yeah, but my point is, you're gonna have to, like, if they make the right moves like they have here, you've got to respect it and go, look, if they sort it out, they've got to come back. This has been a crazy season for them in the fact that they've had drop-offs in the player quality because of age, right? They've had that. So then alongside that,
wasn't this addressed in the summer when they spent 500 million?
Well, this is a thing.
Because you and Marvin said the league was wrapped.
Oh, mate, who wouldn't have thought that?
Exactly, but now you're making excuses up.
Well, no, I'm not making excuses up. They've been poor.
Now I'm hearing, they'll be back next season. Based on what?
No, I said keep an eye on them. They could be back.
Got to keep an eye on Spurs, mate.
Oh, well, fucking hell, then you're going to have to watch Championship on Friday nights because we're not staying up. We're fucked.
Here we go. Who's this speaking? Charlie Boy. Making the right moves. They wasted $500 million in the summer with nothing to show for it.
Did they waste it?
Well, you tell me, Lee. Did they?
This season.
Okay. Let's go for it. Frimpong. Is Frimpong better than Trent?
No, but they couldn't help Trent leaving.
Is Kirkes better than Robinson?
Not at this point, I wouldn't say. He's got
better. Is Wirtz better than Szoboszlai?
He's not proven it. Not yet.
Is Ekiteke better than Gakpo?
Yeah.
Yes, one. Has Isak been a success this season?
You can't base that on someone.
Has Isak been a success this season?
He's not played.
Has Isak been a success this season?
No, because he's not played.
Before he played, was he a success?
No,
before he got injured, was found his feet. He played 17 games. Before he got injured, was he good? Was he a success?
Really? No.
So based on before he got injured, based on the fact that he's not available, also makes him not a success thus far. So out of all this, they signed 5 players we just mentioned. One has been a success. So let me read this out one more time so you understand.
Right.
Here we go. Where is it? Making the right moves, they wasted $500 million in the summer with nothing to show for it.
All right, so let me say that to you. Does that mean
before you say peace, remember what we just said.
Right. So my point and my question to you is: does that mean that those players are never going to come good?
As it stands, yeah.
Right.
Have those summer signings been a success?
No. But
thank you. There's no if, buts, or maybes. We're talking current day. No. We're talking today. We're not talking next season. We're talking today. We're talking this season. We're talking this season. And we're talking this season. We're not trying to brush off this season. We're going to talk this season. So this season, they spent all that money. They didn't spend all that money for next season. They didn't spend that 500 million for next season. They spent it for this season.
They didn't. No, but you don't buy.
You Lee Tarrier and Marvin Sabaroch in August said the league's wrapped.
I did, yeah. I think most people did.
No, I didn't.
You didn't. No, well done you. But a lot of people did.
Man City
But
fans didn't.
my point going back to you is what I'm trying to say now is that 500 million has not come to fruition this season. But does that mean it's just going to be a total waste? We can't say that. There are players that played for Arsenal that didn't come good straight away.
Again, you're talking, and they all got called flops in their time. You said Declan Rice wasn't worth the 100. You said Declan Rice wasn't worth the 100 million.
I mean, he's getting shot to pieces at the moment. Rice,
he's getting shot to pieces because he's knackered, bruv.
And if you don't win anything, has he then therefore been worth it?
As a player, Rice has been fantastic.
Yeah, but so
as an individual, he's been fantastic. He's been amazing. He hasn't put a foot wrong.
No, he's been good. He's been very good. My point is, though, if you don't win anything,
but my point is, before you kicked the ball for Arsenal, you was cussing him.
I said,
but now we're giving leeway. Now we're giving leeway for Liverpool players saying they're going to get good.
No, I said no. Hold on. I said he weren't a game changer. That's what I said, and I've stood by that.
And you said he wasn't worth the money.
I said 100 million is a lot of money. I said
you said he wasn't value for money.
I said none of them were. Who did I say was worth?
Why is Lee? Who's this now? Abs. Why is Lee defending Liverpool? Because he sucks off Marvin.
Is he
auditioning for his new Premier League team for next season? I've given you stone cold facts.
Right,
and you're trying to bat it with. You're trying to combat that with. Oh, but in the future,
right, 10 minutes down on Liverpool. But in the future, let's do about the cup final. What happened?
Ask me some questions. Ask me some questions.
So, what went wrong?
Arteta, as usual. As usual. When it goes, I'll tell you. Listen, you can't dish out praise when it goes right, and not take the flack when it goes wrong.
Yeah, no, he was at fault this time.
So I said it. I've been saying it. But for some reason, everyone wants to come at me because it's me. I don't get it. But I told you, Kai Havertz is no good. But you stick by it and you stand by it. He's no good.
Kai Havertz's fault.
Did you not see his one-on-one chance, the best chance of the game? Did you not see the best chance of the game between the two teams? Right. It fell to Havertz on his left side, on his favoured side, and he hits it straight at the goalkeeper.
And does it change then if he scores?
Yeah, we go 1-0 up. What do you mean? Does it change anything? We're 1-0 up. Doesn't change anything. It's a whole different narrative.
Well, my take on it is that I think.
Here we go. Go on.
Well, no, I don't think you change your goalies. Not in a final. I don't think you do. I respect that Kepa's done well in the other rounds and he's played but
it's a factor, isn't it? It's a factor. We can't even say it ain't a factor because he was at fault for the first goal.
And I knew it was going to happen for one team. I thought.
But before the goal though, before the goal even went in, we wasn't looking like we was going to score a goal. The only chance we had was that Kai Havertz chance.
Well, I was watching this thing, and obviously it's easier to analyze when they show you afterwards. But they were basically saying that City just went, "We ain't gonna come forcing you to play out from the back to cut us and find spaces to Rice and Zubimendi. We'll let you have the ball at the back." And then they look like a lot of the clips. Again, it's all easy when it's put together, but it looked like it was just a lot of sideways passing because the centre halves were like, well, we can't get to where we want to get to. So then,
I don't know why the centre halves though wasn't passing to Zubimendi or Rice. Now it's either they don't trust them or they were. Then I could see space or because my theory was if Eze was playing or Odegaard, they would have dropped deeper and would have received that ball and it would split the lines. But Kai Havertz, for some reason, everyone tells me that's his strengths. He wasn't playing to that. I don't know what he was doing. Massive factor, Kai Havertz. He was rubbish. The team was rubbish. Like Trossard, I don't think Trossard touched the ball for 25 minutes. I just thought the left-hand side was just... There's 3 men surrounding Saka. So instead of going down that same route continuously, how about you come to the other side, to the left-hand side? How about someone passes to Trossard on the left? No. Repeat, rinse and repeat on the right hand side. Easy, light work for Man City. And then in the second half, they just stepped it up and peppered us, and we couldn't break the lines because we didn't have that player dropping deep enough, and for some reason they weren't passing it to Rice or Zubi. And furthermore, people tell me Havertz is the king of duels. We didn't win a single duel. We lost all the second balls. So even when we did go long, we lost the second ball.
So what's going to be
fear? That's fear, brother. That's fear from the manager. No creative, void of creativity, is void of any sporadic notion or motion to throw the other team off. The only player we have that does anything like that is Noni, but then his final ball is a madness.
So then what so what do you think of what's coming up then with the season? Do you think the league's still
I don't
done?
know. No, we've done enough. We've done enough to make sure that we can win this league.
Yeah, I think the league's done.
The league. Listen, we should do enough to even where by the time we get to Man City, even losing that game, because I think we're going to lose that game, we should still win the league.
I think
it's not going to be pretty.
No, but it's just getting over the line now. I think as long if they win their game in hand, it's 6 points, right? And then if they do, it's 3 points.
Yeah,
I don't see them. Let's have a look at their run.
I can see them doing that. They got Palace. Palace is the game in hand.
Yeah, all right. So that's at home. Fair enough. But if I look at they've got Chelsea away next, which I think, well, they've got
that's tricky
in the cup. It is, but I don't know. I think this manager's fucking lost the team. This Rosner
already.
Yeah, but it's done, bruv. There's some questionable shit there. If it was done,
What you think he's got too much David Brent in him?
Oh, it's too bad, man. I want him to succeed, like English manager, but it's so like, it's everything is like what an office manager would tell you. And then come on, bruv, like they're 3-0 down, 8-2 on aggregate, and he's giving Garnacho notes to go on an 80th minute. Like no one would do that. I wouldn't do that. You wouldn't. You just say go on and do something, mate. Just try and claw something back. You're not going to give like that's just someone who is gone to you remember them teachers that used to come into Alwood in September, newly qualified teachers.
Yeah.
They knew it all and they knew how they was going to do these kids, and they hadn't met kids in Edmonton before. And by over half term, they're crying, smoking. They didn't smoke before. Now they're crying in the ball. That's what this is, man. This is someone who's been to a classroom. They've been to a classroom, and that's how they've learnt the game. And I'm telling you, this is why. Like you speak. I know I like our wind-ups, but you speak a good game. Like if you could, like half, if not 3/4 of the skill now of a football manager is fucking morale. You are talking to people that are multi-millionaires that do not give a shit what happens. Like at the end of the day, they think about themselves and the team to a degree. But if it goes wrong, like all these Spurs players, they are going to fuck off and they won't care about anything, right? So if you don't say the part, if you don't make them feel 10 foot tall, them days are gone. These Alex Ferguson days and all that are gone, man. There's 1 or 2 that could probably do it. The rest ain't got no chance. And that's why I rate Arteta in some way. Because he's come in and he's acted as a manager. He's done things and people see that progress. Whether or not it lasts long. But this Rotherner, he's come in and he's just, he's like the boy from the In-Betweeners, isn't it? They do that merging thing. Poor guy. But you got the huddle around the ref, bro. Like, come on, man.
What was that about, though?
What he did, he tells him to do this huddle. And then the ref was like, well, hurry up, we've got to get on with it. And it's just like, instead of them like looking and going, the referee's here, let's just move across. They did it with it there. And that's all come, all come from the manager saying, whatever happens, we do this. So I can't see Chelsea getting anything from that game. So I think Man City win that. Then they've got you. Now, if they don't win that, then it's over. The rest of their season is Burnley away, which is over. Everton at home away, which is not easy, but
that's not easy.
Brentford at home, they'll beat. Bournemouth away, they'll beat.
Yeah.
And Villa at home on the last day. I reckon they'd beat. So I reckon as long as you don't lose that game, well, then you've obviously got to do your job. Like, it's not a God-given right. But I look at your run, I'm like, it's not hard. It's not like it's favourable.
I'm sure we've got Newcastle away though.
You've got Newcastle at home, Fulham at home, Burnley at home. You've only got West Ham and Palace away. Palace will be done by the 24th of May. And West Ham, I mean, they are the tricky ones because you don't know what's going to happen. Like, they're the ones we've got to fear. So, yeah, the biggest thing that will fuck you up is playing all these games. So you've got you Sporting, you're more than likely going to beat them. So then that means you'll have Barcelona, most likely.
Yeah, it'll be Barca in semis.
So that's all those games. That's the biggest thing that's going to hit you, the turnaround. And if you beat Southampton, which you've got to be favourites to do, then you've got an FA Cup semi-final. So the thing that will fuck you up is your own schedule. I think if it was you and City now playing 9 or 8 league games, whatever, 7 league games, I think you'd win it. But who knows? Who knows? At least you're not Tottenham, mate. I mean, I'm looking at this now. Like, the poor manager's dad passed away yesterday, so they probably ain't sacking him today. But he can't stay. Like, it was all over the shop the other day. He finally got to a little bit of success against Atletico, albeit, you know, they probably knew they were already through. But, you know, we went out there and played some good football. He changed like Xavi Simons, who actually had a good game, scored 2 goals. He puts him on the bench. Kolo Muani, the other scorer, he puts him on the bench. The 2 players that didn't play.
Yeah, trying to save him for the league. Save him from the league.
No, but he
benched him in the league game.
He benched him in the league game.
Mad.
And we started the game all right. It was one of those games. Like, a lot of these Spurs games have been at our ground. If we would have scored first, we would have won the game. We didn't score first. So what that meant was that they scored and we just never come back. The defending was shocking. The defending was shocking. And that's the problem. Like, the area where we're supposed to be better this season, and we still concede shit goals. Like, so when you're lacking in attack, you're fucked. You're fucked. So yeah, I think Spurs are going down, which is mad. It's fucking crazy to even think about it. And I don't think we'll be back anytime soon. I look at the next game, Sunderland away, we won't win that. Brighton at home, Brighton are in form, we probably won't win that. Wolves away, Wolves are in form, we won't win that. Villa away, we won't win that. Leeds at home, maybe.
You win that.
Chelsea away, not a chance.
You lose that.
Stamford Bridge, and then Everton at home. We're fucked.
We are fantastic.
Fucked. It's fucked. But the league will miss us. The league will miss us.
No, we won't.
They will.
No, we won't.
Massively, will miss
Not
us.
one bit. Not one bit. It's gonna be brilliant.
So you don't want a North London derby?
I don't give a rat's, bruv. For that, I see one for another 10 years.
All right. Let's see. When you get
Fantastic.
more of these fucking, who's going to come up, Coventries and all that.
Yeah, but you can. Yeah, but they deserve to be there.
They do deserve to be there. I can't knock them, but I think, although Tottenham, sadly, are fucking good for the neutral, because you're either going to get a laugh or you're going to get excitement. And if they're not there,
people said to you when you was protesting for Levy out, be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, but he was part
and
of it.
who knew within one summer he was getting relegated.
Well, what he would have done that they didn't do is he would have got rid of Frank earlier. He would have got rid of Frank earlier. That's what he would have done. He would have saw they weren't working. He would have saw that the players aren't reacting. And again, this is not Frank being a bad manager. It's just wrong place, wrong time, right? But he would have got rid of him. I pretty much think after that Chelsea game, if not the Arsenal game, which was an embarrassment at the Emirates 4-1, he would have got rid of him and he would have got in either somebody that was ready to do it, or just an older face. He would definitely have got rid of him by January and just said, look, we need to steer clear of fucking relegation now. That's the one thing he would have done. But they've like the whole business is as much to blame as one another. Like it's Levy, it's the Lewis family, it's all of them. Like they've coasted. It's been a business. The portfolio is unreal. They've got this complex in the middle of London, in the heart of London, where every major attraction when it comes to live events is there. Like they've got rugby there this fucking weekend with Dizzy Rascal, right? There's everything there.
Where?
They've got Bad Bunny coming. They've got boxing.
Where's this?
At Tottenham. Tyson
At what
Fury.
Lane? They're doing rugby.
Yeah, they've done it for every year since it started.
Rugby.
Yeah, I'm going. I've been the last 3 years. I've been like 4 years, I think. And they do anything. They do everything. Like I've been to everything there: boxing, concerts, rugby, NFL. Do you know what I mean? Like they've made this incredible complex. But what they did was they took their eye off the ball. They bought players that were always about potential, which is fine when it turns out good, you know. But for every Bale, there's going to be a fucking what's his name? Oh, what's the I forgot the Spanish. Got no weight. No, what's his name? Oh, fuck me. Oh, I forgot his name.
Lamela.
No, he's still Brian Gill.
Brian Gill. You said Spanish, bruv.
Is he not Spanish? He is Spanish.
Is he?
Yeah.
Sounds English.
No, he's at Girona now. He's on loan. He's a Spanish player. He's got no weight to him. He's technically decent, but he can't fit in the Prem. And there's loads of those. Do you know what I mean? There's loads of those. And that's what they did. They've gone, right, we want return on investment on everything. And it's just fucked us. It's fucked us. It was always going to bite us sooner or later. When you always go for cut price or middle of the road players, if it goes wrong at the management level, then you're going to go wrong. And I would have kept Ange. I would have kept Ange. You know what I mean? He can't do any worse than this lot doing. And if he went wrong, you'd have sacked him anyway. So it looks like Chris is gone.
I'm still.
Yeah. So yeah, for me to wrap it up. Yeah, it's going to be a lot. It has been like watching. You just know, like it's a slow death. It's the slowest death. It's the worst in the world. It's fucking terrible, bro. So, hey, it is what it is. Where are you?
Cussing.
Right. Well, we've had a good chat.
Anyway.
Right. It's been a good one. Thanks for tuning, everyone. We'll be back. Love.
Just getting that Jack guys chatting absolute wass. Anyway, so was Lee that we're going to miss Spurs. No one's going to miss Spurs. Do me a favour. Love you lot.